Hey everybody, it's Ed at Sharkz here. Hey, we got a house I just want to run through and maybe do a 3 or 4 part house inspection, kind of like a pre-purchase inspection. I know everybody that's rehabbing and flipping houses, we're going to do inspections a little bit differently based on funding. So unlike conventional retail sale, where you have lender requirements. When we rehab a house, you guys are typically buying with cash, hard money, private money. So the inspection is going to be a little bit different because we're picking up these houses at a pretty good discount. So this property here I wanted to use as an example and maybe do, like I said, 3 or 4 parts. Interior, exterior, under the house, foundation, stem wall, bath and kitchen, maybe 4 parts of inspection. But here's a perfect example. The house looks pretty nice, you know. It's a fairly new house, 1999, 2000, right? So you look at a house like this and you think, oh shoot, you know, what does it really need, right? Well, the purpose of this one, this inspection that we're doing here, and why I chose this house for a number of really good reasons, is it looks great, but that's where the story ends, as far as the beauty part. The house is in really poor shape. The owner is so far upside down on this property, there's really not much he's probably going to be able to do with it. Shy of a short sale. He's leveraged very deep in it. But I wanted to show you on video 1 here, the exterior inspection. Like I said, the house looks really good. But I want to go over, and you can see there's a lot of moisture damage. You know, every state is different, but pretty much in Oregon, we're going to need to have flashing above the windows and the doors. So we got flashing here. It's going to help prevent water from flowing down through. Nothing in this house has been done right. No flashing. And as you see, as we get down below, we got LP type siding here. And like I said, this house is built in the late 90s, not sure exactly the specific brand. But we also have a deck that's butted up to the south-facing exterior wall here. And again, there's no flashing here, there's no drainage space. Every builder's got their own specific way that they're going to deal with this. But what's great, or actually good for us, but bad for the owner about this house, there's massive damage. Not only interior, but we're getting into the structural part as well, because the damage has been so prolonged. That being said, I'm going to go down below underneath the deck. And this is an awesome house. I mean, really, don't get me wrong, it's a 4-bedroom, 3-bath house. Great custom looking house here, kind of in Northern California. And we're looking at this one to possibly lease for a while. After we started digging into it, finding out that the owner is in a horrible situation, it kind of left us with not too many options. But I wanted to go through here and look and point out a few things. You can see there's pretty much gaps. The siding has expanded and contracted, and it's pulling off the house. Everything kind of bent out of shape, bowed. We have mushrooms. We got mushrooms growing out of the house from the siding. We can literally stick our finger here, if you can see this. You can stick our finger down into the wall. It's just horrible. Walk underneath here, you can see where we have the deck coming up where it mounts to the house. this is all over the house. Granted, this is a south-facing wall. It's going to take most of the heat and the moisture and the rain. But this is just poor siding, poor flashing, no flashing at all for where the deck meets up to the house. Expansion and contraction. You can see we have just massive joints. You know, this is ½ inch, 12-13 millimeters. And we have no rain flashing between the joints like we would normally do in Oregon with wind-driven rains, you know, with hardy siding and whatnot. You can see, look at these pictures. I mean, it's just horrible. So we also have a tremendous infestation of carpenter ants. So we don't see any right now because it's been a little bit chilly here this last week. But the whole house is infiltrated with carpenter ants. And if you guys aren't familiar with carpenter ants, it's similar to termites, but carpenter ants, they actually don't eat the wood. So they use the wood as a structure to live in. So they burrow into it, chew it all up into pieces, and then make their nest in it, compared to carpenter ants that actually eat the wood. Termites that actually eat the wood. So carpenter ants, they cause tremendous structural damage if not caught soon. I'll get a little better here, better light. And we're on the north side. So you can see this is it's a great house, right? I mean, it looks fantastic. It's a custom built house. It's beautiful. Just unfortunate, has not been maintained. And as you will see from video 2, 3, possibly 4, the quality is absolutely horrible. So these are the things that you want to keep in mind when you're picking up a house to rehab. Not only get your contractor out here to look at the house thoroughly, find any structural damages that may be. Look, we even have all sorts of roof tree debris, needles, and everything up there damming up. So we have water damage in the house as well, and you'll see that in next upcoming videos. So get your contractor out here if you're not real comfortable with doing a completely thorough inspection, because these are the hidden costs that you may not see, but when you go and rehab the house and go to put it on the market for a retail price, you're going to get you're going to have to disclose stuff that you find, and it's going to cost big time with concessions and whatnot. So it can just, I guess, flat out take the profit out of your job. So again, this is video 1 in a series that Dan and I are doing, 4 parts. So thanks. This is again Ed at Sharkz, and our phone number is 541-780-2424. You can log on to flipsharkz.com and check out what we're doing.